Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to discuss SAY. None of the content is financial advice. Let's get started. The price of SAY has increased by about 10 to 12% over the last 24 hours. The price is at around 18 cents or something. The market cap is well above 1 billion. Volume is at around 150 million, which is almost 1/6 of the market cap, a healthy sign. In terms of the circulating supply, 5.5 billion in circulation. Over the last 7 days, this token did crash by about 2.5%. Over the last 30 days, has had a pullback. But overall, the market cap growth and the price growth over the last 1 year or so are going more or so hand in hand. At one point, the market cap was at around 2.75 billion, has declined to a billion from that point in time. Again, the overall community sentiment is bullish, but again, that would be more or the less similar for most of the cryptos. Again, in terms of the technical analysis for SAY, it has been finding some resistance at the 20-week simple moving average and the 21-week exponential moving average. This red line and the green line together, that bull market support band, is acting as a resistance for most of the major rallies, that counter trend rallies that SAY has had essentially since about December 2024. This line of resistance starts from 20 cents to about 23 cents. So with this rise of the latest lows that SAY has had, let's see if the rally has the momentum to rally beyond the 20-week moving average based resistances. The key levels to watch out for are the levels between 20 cents and the 23 cents. Right now the price is under 19 cents. In terms of the simple moving average based risks, this model helped identify at least the local minimas when the risk levels for accumulation was less than 20%. And this is available on cryptoweeklies.com, link on the bottom of your screen. It's available for free. Again, essentially, if you lower the risk tolerance less than 20%, like this chart suggests, the periods which correspond to less than 10% risk often are close to a local minima. That means from there is a high possibility of a counter trend rally, at least, even if it results in a lower high than the previous major high that SAY has had at around, let's say, about $1 to now at in December at around 71 cents. Similarly, from April 2025, the lows from 14 cents to the May 2025 highs at around 27 cents. Again, at least a 2.5x from the lows. That kind of momentum is kind of sniffed out by using these models. Again, right now the risk is at around between 20 to 30%. If it were to go to that intermediate risk territory where the bull run kind of kicks off for say between 0.4 and 0.6 risk, like it did back in February and March of 2025, as well as 2024 and December time period in the 2024 rally. If that kind of risk regimen is ahead of us, the price forecasted in for SAY is between 44 cents to about 56 cents. That from the 19 cents level is close to 2.5x to about the 56 is almost close to the 3x level from that 19 cents starting point. That is forecasted using simple moving average based risk reward. The DCA model, or the regression based interpretation of how the price action is going, the polynomial regression based fair value is interpreted on the daily price action, is covered by this gray line which has a downward slope at this point in time. That is a hallmark of SAY having a series of lower highs and lower lows essentially since March of 2024. The fair value established or identified is at around 17 cents. And whenever the price is meaningfully lower than the fair value of SAY, that at that point is considered sufficiently bottomed out. Again, for example, over here, this one standard deviation residual applied to the fair value, that dotted green line, helps identify the major bottoming pattern for SAY. Historically speaking, that level is coming in at around 10 cents. So that is a key area to look for if the prices were to go in a bearish outlook. The opposite is the bullish outlook drawn over the fair value, the 2 standard deviation residual over the fair value. That's where most of the major rallies kind of have some resistance that is coming in at around 30 cents for say at this point. With this similar shape of the regression function, if the range is between 10 cents and 30 cents, that should offer at least some sort of a significant resistance as the price rallies from the 19 cents level to the 30 cents level for say. In terms of the time weighted average price, this is a fairly new crypto, but a clear cut accumulation identification at this point in the bull run. Again, this crypto was launched in August 2023, that is after the bear market of 2022. So hasn't spent much of the time in the actual bearish phases of the crypto market. Nonetheless, right now the time weighted average price is coming in at around 38 cents. And if the hypothesis being that if in a bull run, if say has a chance to rally above the time weighted average price, looking below from the time weighted average price based price action, DCAing below the time weighted average price with a hypothesis that the underlying asset has a chance to rally above the time weighted average price is not the worst idea. Again, not financial advice. This means right now from the time weighted average price based perspective, the risk of accumulation is low. From the simple moving average based perspective is at somewhere between 20 to 30% in the lower 20%, whereas in the DCA perspective the risk is at around 30%. Overall, the estimated bull run target for say with all of these individual models tuned out from the noise from individual model tuned out to have this aggregated estimation of what the weighted risk is at currently at around 19%. The estimated bull run peak at this point is at around 94 cents. So slightly lower than what say achieved in March of 2024, where the peak was at around $1.13. The confluence of these three models says that if there is non-euphoria rally for say in the next half of the 2025 year, the second half of the year 2025, beginning July of 2025, the estimated bull run peak is at around 94 cents, which is about a 5x from the current price of about 19 cents. So with that, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.